Local and state educators are voicing concerns tonight after President Donald Trump signed an executive order aiming to dismantle the U.S. Department of Education. ABC 45's Casey Zanowick spoke with some of those groups and has more on the potential impact.
Ashley, the main worry is this act will significantly impact students that are low income and students with disabilities. And while President Donald Trump has said those two aspects will be safe, it still is something local educators are fearful about.
What we've heard is cuts, a lot of cuts to staff.
Some educators not only concerned about their livelihoods, but the future of North Carolina students.
Just thinking about all of the Title I funding, school nutrition funding, IDEA funding.
That's Jenny Easter, president of the Forsyth County Association of Educators. She says all of those are potential cuts Forsyth County students can't afford.
Forsyth County has a lot of poverty, and so we have a lot of schools that have low-income families, and those students need the free and reduced lunch. They need the extra supports in staff to help them with interventions in math and reading, and when we don't have that, our children lose out.
North Carolina public schools receive about $1.5 billion in funding every year from the Department of Education. Brian Proffitt, vice president of the North Carolina Association of Educators, broke down just who that can impact.
There's over 200,000 kids in our state who get over nearly $450 million from IDEA. If you're looking at Title I schools, that's 750,000 kids with over $500 million in Title I dollars.
Without that funding, he says we'll see one thing.
We're already seeing a system that was tearing at the seams, right? Just go into near collapse, right? And what we're seeing is not only are the people who are trying to meet the needs of our kids suffering, but our kids are suffering as well.
White House officials did say programs like Pell Grants and Title I to benefit students in need would not be affected by the order. But local educators don't think that's the case.
People making the decisions aren't the ones in the classrooms, aren't the ones in front of the students. And so to say that it's not going to be affected, it is.
Now, President Trump cannot fully shut down the agency without approval from Congress. But some Republican senators have already said they will introduce legislation soon to get that process started. In the studio, I'm Casey Zanowick, ABC 45 News, standing up for you.